Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate.
Inna fatahna laka fathan mubina.
O Prophet, surely we have granted you a clear victory.
ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما.
So that Allah may forgive you your shortcomings, whether earlier or later, and may complete His favors upon you, and guide you to the straight way.
وَيَنصُرَكَ اللَّهُ نَصْرًا عَزِيزًا.
And that Allah may bestow upon you a mighty help.
هُوَ الَّذِي أَنزَلَ السَّكِينَةَ فِي قُلُوبِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ لِيَزْدَادُوا إِيمَانًا مَعَ إِيمَانِهِمْ وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَلِيمًا حَكِيمًا.
He it is who bestowed inner peace on the hearts of the believers, so that they may grow yet more firm in their faith. To Allah belong the legions of the heavens and the earth. Allah is all-knowing, most wise.
ليدخل المؤمنين والمؤمنات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها ويكفر عنهم سيئاتهم وكان ذلك عند الله فوزا عظيما.
He did this to admit the believers, both men and women, to gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they shall abide, and to efface their evil deeds from them. That in Allah's sight is the supreme triumph.
وَيُعَذِّبَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ وَالْمُنَافِقَاتِ وَالْمُشْرِكِينَ وَالْمُشْرِكَاتِ الظَّانِّينَ بِاللَّهِ ظَنَّ السَّوْءِ عَلَيْهِمْ دَائِرَةُ السَّوْءِ وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَعَنَهُمْ وَأَعَدَّ لَهُمْ جَهَنَّمَ وَسَاءَتْ مَصِيرًا.
He also did this to chastise the hypocrites, both men and women, and those who associate others in His divinity, both men and women, and who harbor evil thoughts about Allah. They shall be afflicted with misfortune. Allah is wroth with them. He has laid His curse upon them and has prepared for them hell. What an evil end!
وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَزِيزًا حَكِيمًا.
To Allah belong the legions of the heavens and the earth. Allah is most mighty, most wise.
إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ شَاهِدًا وَمُبَشِّرًا وَنَذِيرًا.
O Prophet, we have sent you forth as a witness, as a bearer of good news, and as a warner.
لِتُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ وَتُسَبِّحُوهُ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا.
So that all of you may all believe in Allah and His Messenger, and support Him, and revere Him, and celebrate Allah's glory morning and evening.
إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُبَايِعُونَكَ إِنَّمَا يُبَايِعُونَ اللَّهَ يَدُ اللَّهِ فَوْقَ فمن نكث فإنما ينكث على نفسه ومن أوفى بما عاهد عليه الله فسيؤتيه أجرا عظيما.
Those who saw fealty to you, O Prophet, in fact saw fealty to Allah. The hand of Allah is above their hands, so whoever breaks his covenant breaks it to his own hurt, and whoever fulfills the covenant that he made with Allah, he will bestow on him a great reward.
سيقول لك المخلفون من الأعراب شغلتنا أموالنا وأهلنا فاستغفر لنا يقولون بألسنتهم ما ليس في قلوبهم قل فمن يملك لكم من الله شيئا إن أراد بكم ضرا أو أراد بكم نفعا بل كان الله بما تعملون خبيرا.
O Prophet, the Bedouins who were left behind say to you, we were occupied with our goods and families, so ask forgiveness for us. They say with their tongues what is not in their hearts. Say to them, who can be of any avail to you against Allah if He should intend to cause you any harm or confer upon you any benefit? Allah is well aware of all that you do.
بل ظننتم أن لن ينقلب الرسول والمؤمنون إلى أهليهم أبدا وزين ذلك في قلوبكم وظننتم ظن السوء وكنتم قوما بورا.
But the truth is not what you say. You had imagined that the messenger and the believers would never turn to their families, and this notion was embellished in your hearts. You harbored an evil thought, and you are an immensely evil people.
ومن لم يؤمن بالله ورسوله فإنا أعتدنا للكافرين سعيرا.
As for those who do not believe in Allah and His Messenger, for such unbelievers we have prepared a blazing fire.
ولله ملك السماوات والأرض يغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء وكان الله غفورا رحيما.
To Allah belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He forgives whom He pleases and chastises whom He pleases. He is most forgiving, most compassionate.
سيقول المخلفون إذا انطلقتم إلى مغانم لتأخذوها ذرونا نتبعكم يريدون أن يبدلوا كلام الله قل لن تتبعونا كذلكم قال الله من قبل فسيقولون بل تحسدوننا بل كانوا لا يفقهون إلا قليلا.
When you press forth for the spoils, those who were left behind will say, let us accompany you. They want to change the command of Allah. Say to them in clear words, you shall not accompany us. Thus has Allah already said. Then they will say, nay, but you are jealous of us. The truth is that they understand little.
قل للمخلفين من الأعراب ستدعون إلى قوم أولي بأس شديد تقاتلونهم أو يسلمون فإن تطيعوا يؤتكم الله أجرا حسنا وإن تتولوا كما توليتم من قبل يعذبكم عذابا أليما.
Say to the Bedouins who were left behind, you will be called against those who possess great might and be asked to fight against them unless they surrender. If you obey the command to fight, Allah will bestow upon you a goodly reward. But if you turn away as you turned away before, He shall inflict upon you a grievous chastisement.
ليس على الأعمى حرج ولا على الأعرج حرج ولا على المريض حرج ومن يطع الله ورسوله يدخله جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومن يتولى يعذبه عذابا أليما.
There's no blame on the blind, nor on the lame, nor on the sick, if they do not go forth to fight. Allah will admit those who obey Allah and His Messenger to the gardens beneath which rivers flow, and will inflict a grievous chastisement on those who turn away.
لقد رضي الله عن المؤمنين إذ يبايعونك تحت الشجرة فعلم ما في قلوبهم فأنزل السكينة عليهم وأثابهم فتحا قريبا.
Allah was much pleased with the believers when they saw fealty to you under the tree. He knew what was in their hearts, so He bestowed inner peace upon them and rewarded them with a victory near at hand.
ومغانم كثيرة يأخذونها وكان الله عزيزا حكيما.
And with abundant spoils which they shall acquire. Allah is most mighty, most wise.
وعدكم الله مغانم كثيرة تأخذونها فعجل لكم هذه وكف أيدي الناس عنكم ولتكون آية للمؤمنين ويهديكم صراطا مستقيما.
Allah has promised you abundant spoils which you shall acquire. He has instantly granted you this victory and has restrained the hands of people from you, that it may be a sign for the believers, and He may guide you to a straight way.
وأخرى لم تقدروا عليها قد أحاط الله بها وكان الله على كل شيء قديرا.
He also promises you other spoils which you have not yet taken, but Allah has encompassed them. Allah has power over everything.
ولو قاتلكم الذين كفروا لولوا الأدبار ثم لا يجدون وليا ولا نصيرا.
Had the unbelievers fought against you at that time, they would have turned their backs in flight and would have found none to protect or help them.
سنة الله التي قد خلت من قبل ولن تجد لسنة الله تبديلا.
Such is Allah's way that has come down from the past. Never shall you find any change in the way of Allah.
وهو الذي كف أيديهم عنكم وأيديكم عنهم ببطن مكة من بعد أن أظفركم عليهم وكان الله بما تعملون بصيرا.
it is who restrained their hands from you and your hands from them in the valley of Makkah, even though He had made you victorious against them. Allah was watching all that you did.
هم الذين كفروا وصدوكم عن المسجد الحرام والهدي معكوفا أن يبلغ محله ولولا رجال مؤمنون ونساء مؤمنات لم تعلموهم أن تطؤوهم فتصيبكم منهم معرة بغير علم ليدخل الله في رحمته من يشاء لو تزيلوا لعذبنا الذين كفروا منهم عذابا أليما.
They are the ones who disbelieved and barred you from the inviolable mosque and prevented the animals you had designated for sacrifice from reaching the place of their offering. If it hadn't been for the believing men and believing women who lived in Makkah and whom you did not know, and had there not been the fear that you might trample on them and unwittingly incur blame on their account, then fighting would not have been put to a stop. It was stopped so that Allah may admit to His mercy whomsoever He pleases. Had those believers been separated from the rest, we would certainly have inflicted a grievous chastisement on those of them, that is the Makkans, who disbelieved.
إذ جعل الذين كفروا في قلوبهم الحمية حمية الجاهلية فأنزل الله سكينته على رسوله وعلى المؤمنين وألزمهم كلمة التقوى وكانوا أحق بها وأهلها وكان الله بكل شيء عليما.
This is why, when the unbelievers set in their hearts a fierce bigotry, the bigotry of ignorance, Allah bestowed inner peace upon His messenger and upon the believers, and made the word of piety binding on them. They were more deserving and worthier thereof. Allah has knowledge of everything.
لقد صدق الله رسوله الرؤيا بالحق لتدخلن المسجد الحرام إن شاء الله آمنين محلقين رؤوسكم ومقصرين لا تخافون فعلم ما لم تعلموا فجعل من دون ذلك فتحا قريبا.
Allah indeed showed His messenger the true vision, one fully in accord with reality. If Allah so wills, you shall certainly enter the inviolable mosque in full security. You will shave your heads and cut your hair short, and do so without any fear. He knew what you did not know, and He granted you a victory near at hand, even before the fulfillment of the vision.
هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله وكفى بالله شهيدا.
He it is who sent His messenger with the true guidance and the religion of truth, that He may make it prevail over every religion. Sufficient is Allah as a witness to this.
محمد رسول الله والذين معه أشداء على الكفار رحماء بينهم تراهم كزرع أخرج شطأه فآزره فاستغلظ فاستوى على سوقه يعجب الزراع ليغيظ بهم الكفار وعد الله الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات منهم مغفرة وأجرا عظيما.
Muhammad is Allah's messenger, and those who are with him are firm with the unbelievers, but compassionate with one another. You see them occupied in bowing and prostrating and in seeking Allah's bounty and good pleasure. They are distinguished from others by the marks of prostration on their faces. Thus are they described in the Torah. And their parable in the Gospel is that of a tilth that puts forth its shoot, then strengthens it so that it becomes stout and stands firmly on its stem. This is a sight pleasing to the sowers, and one by which the unbelievers will be enraged. As for those who believe and do righteous deeds, Allah has promised them forgiveness and a great reward.